Okay, well, it is a beautiful Easter afternoon here in middle Georgia. It's about middle 70s probably. It's gorgeous. Sun's starting to come out here. Bees are really active in the bee yard. I'm going to jump into hive number 3. This has been a strong hive. I put a honey super on it last week because it was building in numbers. I actually borrowed a little bit of one frame from this hive because I like the way the queen is doing, and put it in a 2 frame that should be hatching today. So hopefully we can call that new queen Easter, but we'll see. Hey, stay with me. We're going to jump in this hive. Okay, queen excluder. I'm going to smoke across here. The wind's coming off the lake a little bit, so hard to control that wind. Smoke doesn't always get them in that wind. So, all right, this is a good little hive and a strong little queen usually. Let's see what she's left us over the past week. I'm just going to set that there. Okay, all right, let's take a look here. I am going to go ahead and bee numbers are strong. That's why I wanted to go ahead and get the honey super on them, because I see this one frame has a little bit of room, but the rest of them look pretty packed. So let's take a look here and see. All right, girls, I need to get right where you are. There we go. Beautiful day. May go see if I can catch a bass later this afternoon. All right, they're starting to even work on this one. See them drawing it out. Beautiful bees here. I'm gonna look all over. This little queen is marked. We have named her Queen Esther. She is awesome. I'm gonna put this just down to the side. They'll be fine. All the little bees. Okay, here we go. Let's jump in here. Let's pop them loose a little bit, nice and easy. Here we go, girls. Watch your finger there. Watch out for my finger. She's like, hey, you watch your finger. All right. Let's see what we got here. This is a pretty heavy frame. A hatching brood all over it. Brood down in the bottom. I see nectar. Just a really pretty frame of bees. Still building on pretty good in the corner. Let's put this little edge down. I see some drones walking around. Bees just covered up in pollen. See a bee over here that's almost yellow. Completely yellow bee. Pretty neat looking. All right, they got, oh, there's the queen. All right, here's the queen. She is at the top of the frame right there with the yellow dot. I'm going to show her. Let's see if I can show her to you here. She is right here. Beautiful little queen walking around. Hopefully you can see her. All right, we're going to put her right back in here. And I'm just going to push her to the outside. All right, well, that goes to show you the queen's in here looking good. Just want to make sure we don't have any queen cells, so that kind of switches our mentality. I wasn't even so much looking for the queen, but it's easy to find her when she's marked. Make sure that they're not getting too crowded where they feel like they need to get out of here. I can see little eggs. Hopefully you can see that. I want to get in here. All little eggs all down in there. She has just absolutely dotted up every single one of these. Beautiful. This is the type of frame I could take right now and go put it in a 2 frame, and she would make another queen. You got some pollen in here, a nectar. All right, let's put these eggs in here, keep them nice and warm. Beautiful numbers, and this thing is just exploding. All right, girls, easy does it. Oh no. Alright, let's see what we got here. Brood hatching in the middle. No surprise with this one. Pollen all over these little bees. Don't see any queen cells, which is great. Look at this brood. Wow. Just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, that's picture perfect right there. Okay, I'm gonna put that down. They're working on a little burr comb here in the middle. Let's Let's see what's on this next one. Sometimes it's just a little comb where they're trying to reach up and get to that, you know, glue it together so they can have an easier way to get up to that next level, that honey super. I actually may take the queen excluder off since she's marked and see how they do being able to go straight up into that honey super without the queen excluder. No point in not doing it in my mind. There's some brood, emerging brood all coming out of here. It looks a little spotty, but it's not spotty, it's just them hatching. And she'll come in here and fill this thing in no time. There's no queen cells, looks beautiful. All right, let's go to the corner here and turn it over. Another big frame just covered up with brood. This little queen just does it to it. So strong. Got a lot of drone cells over here in the corner. I can see them. I'm gonna blow that off. You can see them raised up just a little bit. That's perfectly normal, and that's fine. All right. In fact, I hear a little drone over here. The engine revved up pretty good. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Look at the numbers in this little hive. You know, this was a nuc box, you know, just a 5-frame nuc that I set about 3 weeks ago from Mountain Sweet Honey. Look at all of this, gorgeous. Got pollen, got brood over here to the right hand side, nectar. I see eggs all down in the bottom, and she is just a laying machine. And they're finishing building this comb out, which is pretty. This is all new brood, nectar. It's just gorgeous right up top. Look at it glistening. Hope you can see that. But this was just a blank frame not too long ago. They have built it out quick. They got tons of brood right here. Yeah, there's 1,000 new bees easy right there. All right, let's drop this down. All right, girls. I'm going to smoke them to get them out from in front of the joints here. Gosh, there's a lot of bees in here. A lot of bees in here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful numbers. I'll have to say, out of all of them, this was a 5-frame nuc box, like I was saying. 3 weeks ago set it. Did a checkerboard on the pattern. 1 week later, I just set them straight in here like you're supposed to do with a nuc. 1 week later, I did a checkerboard of every other one, and they have just exploded to the point where now you can see they're completely full in the bottom box. I've already taken 1 frame off of this hive and donated it to a 2-frame to start another queen cell, which should hatch today, as I mentioned. Look at all that brood. And just with all this brood, you can see, I mean, there's already another package easy worth of bees that are about to hatch. And so this second box is something they desperately need. I'm gonna take that queen excluder off, because if she needs to go up and lay eggs, I'm gonna let her. And if they want to run honey, I'll participate in that. In fact, I may set a second deep box. Now look at that bee doing a waggle dance. He's telling them, or she's telling them, where the nectar is she just found. Look at all these waggle dances going on. And they're going to gather around and watch real closely and memorize what they're doing. Look at these waggle dances. If you'll watch them shaking around, they're telling you, man, I have found something really good if you'll follow my direction. And they're telling them how long to fly in certain directions in order to get there. Pretty awesome, right? Just amazing. And all the things we do know about bees, I guarantee you we don't know it all. So this thing is just full of bees. Look at all the pollen in the corner, this tree pollen. Tons of pollen. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bees. Okay, well, look at all of this. This is, I'm gonna grab this next frame here. Just making sure I don't see anything. No queen cell across every single one of these, because it is packed. Well, you know what? I could have grabbed this a little bit better. One of the things, I need to just smoke them a little bit more, because the smoke's not going to hurt them. And I'm trying to get them off these joints. I don't want to kill any of these girls just accidentally getting them out of getting the frame out of here. I don't think any beekeeper does. They're just trying to better these girls. There's some more waggle dances going on. Tons of brood. Look at all that brood. I'm telling you, this thing is about to explode. Brood in the bottom. There's actually a interesting comb that they've built off the bottom. If you can see it there at the bottom, I may or may not tear it off. We'll see. Now that looks like a queen cell. That looks like a queen cell to me. I almost want to remove that and take it with me. Let's see. I don't know. That looks like a queen cell right there. Interesting. They look like that's a swarm cell. Alright, so that's a challenge for me right there. I believe that's a swarm cell. Alright, let me see. If we can take this swarm cell loose. I'm going to put this off to the side here for a moment and see what happens. If the bees go surround that, there's likely a swarm cell in there. It sure didn't look like it should. It may or may not be a swarm cell, but I look over at that right there. The bees have already started to look at it, so I'm going to check that out. I'm not sure if that's a swarm cell or not, but I don't want that right now. Alright. Alright, let's take this. Let's take this and set it over here. Just to the side. And I'm going to watch that in a minute. I might put it in a queen holder and stick it in something else. Alright, let's pop this one out of here. There's just so many bees in here. Whoop, whoop, that was a mistake. Yeah, that's a simple mistake that you can make, and everybody does it. But if you drop a hive tool, obviously that's not a popular thing here. All this pollen. This is a total resource frame. Beautiful. Packing pollen and nectar in here. Just gorgeous. Alright, I'm going to put these girls back together. I'm going to take this frame that was, I'm just simply going to start, I'm going to smoke them down. Come on, girls. I need you to go down so I don't crush any of you. Wow, the numbers. So many bees. So many bees. Alright, so let's take these and start just sliding them over. I'm going to put them against the wall. Put this one over. Alright, girls, let's do this. Here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to move it, smoke them like that. Alright, here we go. They do not like that smoke. That one doesn't. Alright, girls, I need y'all to get out of there. Alright. Okay, what I'm going to do is take this one. I'm going to push these over to the side and try to insert this one right in the middle. This was the one that was little bees all over it. Okay, we're going to take this one and we're simply just going to run it right down the center, nice and easy. There's room. We can hear them fanning. That one slipped right down in there, which is fine. Okay, I'm going to move them over just a touch. Best thing you can do on these is pull them in from the ends, give them some room, make sure they're all good and tight. Queen was on the end here, but we just want to make sure all these frames are good and tight. Okay, well, this little hive's all buttoned up now. Man, this hive is showing out. The queen is showing out on brood. They are multiplying like crazy. Good numbers. Bees are all around just checking me out. They are out bringing in the pollen, starting to have some nectar flow here over the next week. I've removed all the feeders off of them. Just want them to go bring in anything naturally now at this point. I just switched out a normal medium super for a full-size deep box to go on top. They are growing at such a rate, I just don't want them to do anything to leave this little hive. And if they want to stack honey up in a deep super, fine by me. If she wants to run up and lay some brood right in the middle, that's okay as well. We'll sort it out when it's time to clean out some honey. All right, Happy Easter. If you like, subscribe. God bless.